Hello everybody, it's me, Unfriendly Porcupine, and today... Frostbite. In the middle of summer bullshit. Hello everybody, it's me, Unfriendly Porcupine, and today I'm reviewing the Chinese World War II troops. At least I think they're World War II. Any history guys out there, you guys feel free to correct my ass on that one. This set contained an unknown amount of pieces because they just simply did not say. And retails, well, I got it for about like $9-10. So give or take $9-10 is what you can right now find it based on current inflation prices. But let the review begin! So over here for this set you get 6 figures, a lot of different types of accessories, and this time the accessories are done in brown color, but you also get some interesting accessories from this specific one. XuanYu also does this whole thing where they actually use more of the brick arm type of accessories. Like for example, we know this one is from the official Call of Duty. Yeah, fuck it, I'll use pencil. This one right here, more of the brick arms type of thing. Brick arms, those interesting new revolvers we get. That's the Call of Duty one, official Call of Duty one. Actually, no, that one's not Call of Duty. This one is, not that one. But they all have those awesome little attachment points, just like this over here. All are the accessories, which makes it really awesome. Of course, these rocket launchers are these stupid rocket launchers where they have no hole, so you can't actually attach the rocket heads to them. Also, this time around, you only get 2 of each accessories. The other times, the figures, at least they gave you 3x all of these accessories. Don't know why they went with 2. I bet you it's because inflation is a bitch. So maybe that has something to do with it, or maybe just my particular seller just decided to only include 2. I'm not exactly sure of that part, but you also get an interesting backpack. These are just a lot of overview of the accessories. We'll go into more detail later, but these are what the figure's done. I've arranged them in funny positions. Ta-da-ta. He's showing you how you can actually display the figure. And check that out. The figure can actually use the turret in an effective way. Speaking of which, let's talk about that awesome turret. So you can see right here, the figure can operate the turret pretty nicely. If you want to, you can rotate the turret. So if you want to do that thing, you easily can. Which is good, it actually articulates pretty decently. Another thing is you can just get excellent positions based on the way the figure can hold. Like, mwah. Man, that can look awesome. Yeah. Had to put it back up, man. Some good stuff. Now that I turned on the flash, you can see all of the nice details of the turret. One thing to notice, you get a lot of those little tiny bolts on there. That is good. You can see those bolts now in good detail. Nice, nice. Also, you can see based on the way the hand actually attaches. It's a very small grip, but man, does that grip work, and mwah. Oh, and of course, this thing right here can rotate. So if you want to do that, you can. Using the turret in La La Land. Or... you can do some goofy shit like that. I always love to do the goofy stuff, it's fun. Anyways, here's another interesting thing about this turret. Check out those bullets. Yes, you can push them in and you can push them out. That right there is pretty cool, so it gives you like a little feature. We have the little tiny bullets over there. That's pretty good design. Also, you can move the turret up and down, so that's also good articulation over there. So not only you get side to side, you also get up down. Now this is a much better turret than the one they included in the Russian World War II. It just, like, this is just much more better, higher quality. Plus also, the wheels, they actually spin. They have the little squeaky sound effect if you listen very carefully. But it's nothing really that bad or that serious. But you can see that's how the wheel looks from that side. The turret isn't the main attraction that you buy the set for, it's mostly the figures, but that's a very nice addition. Also, these things right here, you can rotate them as well, though they are a bit more stiff. But you can rotate. Personally, I don't want to mess with them too much because I just kind of like the way they just sit. So that's good. There it is. And that is how the wheel removes. So if you want to do that whole thing, make it look like a desolate dystopian battlefield, you can do that. So that creates a good aesthetic. Though the wheels are a little bit hard to put on, but they work. And what about for the turret itself? Oh, that's what the frontal details look like. Not bad, not bad. And that's how it comes above. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. This right here is definitely a turret I'm actually proud to have and actually proud to play with. Very good turret. Now let's talk about the figures. Starting off with the first figure, oh, I just like how I can actually show you how this new gun accessory actually functions. This is of course the brick arms aesthetic one. If you've seen the awesome World War II Allied troopers, Allied soldiers, that set from the official Mega BLOKS Call of Duty, Mega Construx Call of Duty, yeah, they actually had the big sized one. Clearly the official one looks way much more better and a bit more to scale. But they use over here for the knockoffs the more brick arms type of aesthetic, which also works, and you can hold it and you can pull it off, so yeah, you can do it. However, one of the downsides about it is there isn't, you see, you get rotation over here, but if you lower it down, simply the trigger does not allow you to rotate it further. So that's one of the downsides of it. But regardless, as the figure goes, this figure is excellent. I very much love the nice switch up with the green color. We had grays from the Germans, we had the more light tans, dark tans, those kind of things. And we also had blue. But now we have this interesting green color. And this is a very good green color. I like it. Also, look on the back. That's actually a pretty cool backpack you get. Yeah. See the way it's designed with that being towards the bottom? It just attaches and it looks nice. Knockoffs, like, they have been able to do a good job with this. I very much love it. Also, another thing, check that out. That to me, I don't know, very much looks like the IKEA logo. So maybe I should just call these troops the IKEA troopers. Sure, why not? The blue IKEA. I don't know. I just think it just looks a lot like the IKEA logo. But anyways, the print is there, the print is nice, and it's very nicely to just have it there. I appreciate it. Anyways, what matters is the print looks good. On a very small scale, they're able to do a good job with it. So yeah, XuanYu definitely is like the higher quality of the Mega BLOKS Call of Duty knockoffs. Also another thing, they use hand molds, which I much more appreciate than their glove molds, which are always so short and annoying. But these ones, they actually feel more to scale and don't look like their hand got cut off a little bit in the wrong way. Is XuanYu just stick with their hand molds or improve their glove molds? That right there would make me very happy. And of course, for those who are wondering, here's what it looks like without the vest. That's how the vest attaches. Works very, very nicely. Also, look at the head mold over here. You get that kind of German style World War II helmet, but in fully black, which is very, very nice. Personally, I might even like to take off these German helmets, these German World War II type of helmets, and actually put them on my German figures. And the really cool part is in this set, you actually get 4 of them. 4 of these type of figures with those type of helmets. I'll show you later once we show all the other figures. But one thing that's really cool about these figures in general is their articulation is so smooth. I did not have to oil up this figure, and oh man, can he articulate? Mwah, mwah, mwah. I just love it. The articulation is like mwah, perfect. These guys right here, man, XuanYu really knows they are putting that effort in.
Yes, I am proud.
And on top of that, the figures are also very easy to assemble. There's been no problem with the finger hell, finger nightmare, where fingers just hurt to assemble, like, it's not there. This was easy to assemble, way much more easier. And plus, another thing, which I very, very much appreciate, they actually threw in this instruction, and they really go into the detail of how to actually assemble this figure. Check that out. Yeah, that is awesome. And look right there, upper limb installation. Pay attention to the differences between the left and right arms. So they really go into that, like, guys, pay attention. Don't blame us if you build it incorrectly. We told you to pay attention. Note that the parts are different before and after. Pay attention to the differences between left and right legs and shoes. Well, boots, yeah, but we understand. Vest and head installation. When installing, pay attention to the difference between the front, rear, left, right of each joint and component. Please install it according to manual. to avoid quality problems caused by incorrect installation. It probably had people complaining about like, oh, the figures turned out really poorly because they didn't know how to assemble it. So I think that's why they put it in there. But the XuanYu toys, like, they do a very excellent job. And here's how they actually show you how to build the turret. Very nice. And here's what the other side looks like, showing you all the other tenants. Anyways, enough about this figure. Let's move on to another figure who looks just like the same figure. The only main difference is, of course, that he has a little beard and a slightly different mustache. Also, nice how the figures can hold up this weapon, because these are called... I guess he had a tight grip. My goodness. But that right there shows you how the figures can detach. Wait. I also decided to give this figure a backpack, even though instructions didn't really say to give it, but I might as well. Here's how the figure looks like all the way around. Another thing to note, that these boots are like that nice chocolatey brown color, same with the vest. Very, very well done. Oh, and another thing, of course, with these type of belts, the rubber one, they are a little bit more rubbery than the rest of the plastic, but they're still like a very, very hard rubber. Just to kind of give you an idea of what type of material that is. Good color. Alright, moving on to the next figure. Figure number 3. Basically the same, just a different facial mustache. Hello, figure number 3. Goodbye, figure number 3. Now it's time to talk about figure number 4. And here's figure number 4. With no mustache at all, or facial beard features. Very nice, very nice. I like the little type of diversity. Very much appreciate. They could have simply gave it the same exact beard and texture for every single figure. No, the XuanYu at least actually bothered doing the effort of making each one different. They all have the same helmets, making them very massable, but at least just that little tiny feature to make them look a little bit different. That feature goes a long way. So very much appreciate. And very nice, you get 4 of these ones. 4 of the ones you really want to mass. And the other 2, since you get 6 figures in this set, are with the other type of helmet. Moving on to figure number 5. I have no idea why, but he reminds me of some Cuban Communist Manifesto character. I don't know why, he just does. Maybe it's the green color, or maybe it's that wacky ass mustache and beard, I don't know.
Got my face on a magnet on your roommate's fridge. I don't know, but someone should.
But anyways, regardless, this is the type of other one, and you get 2 of these types. Here's how the helmet looks like, which is just a hat and a nice cap. Very good. These ones would also work with Civil War, just green color.
By God, he's right!
Jimbo!
Very excellent green color on that, and of course, no ears for this figure. There are just simply no ears. But it's okay. He doesn't need to hear me rip his ass apart. Anyways, that's how the hat actually comes off. Very nice. Yeah? Alright, moving on to the last figure. Figure number 6. Take off this, but that kind of shows you how it functions. And overall, excellent figure. Very much like he has different facial features with different facial mustache. Those little things go a long way to make the figures good. Also, one thing I've noticed about this figure, the little hand might be a little bit loose. You can kind of see it, the way it goes in, and I think it's just specifically the injection molding error of this specific figure. Because none of the other figures have that problem. Like, this one is perfect. I think it might just be this figure, but that's just like something to note. Man, I just realized something about this figure. He kind of has that mustache that makes him go a little, you know, Joker-esque. Where it latches on a little bit. Like, no oil was required for these figures whatsoever. They just articulate that smoothly. Appreciate it. Oh, of course, let's talk about all of the other accessories you get. Check out this one right here. Good, excellent attachment point right there. I already showed you how the figures can hold it. If you want to, you can hold it like this, but it's more designed to be held like this. Another gun, more of the brick arm style, is this one. You see that little attachment hole? And that attachment is for figures. This right here is specifically designed so you can take an ammunition clip and attach it like that. Little tight in there, but it does go in and it does come out. And there it is, it's in. Then of course, you get the stupid ass rocket launcher with no hole to attach the rockets to. Yeah, that is just some stupid.
Like, let's not do that again, ever!
I really hope XuanYu listens to this video and actually fixes this problem. Like, every time it just makes these two accessories useless. One is useless without the other.
Shoe and shoeless. One is meaningless without the other.
Anyways, you also of course get the actual official World War II style sniper rifle from the actual official Mega Bloks Call of Duty ones. But of course this is the knockoff version. They stole the same mold, but they did such a good job.
But how could you try to impersonate me when you know absolutely nothing about me?
Then of course you also get this one, which I also very much like. Very simple, straight to the point with a little attachment point. And of course, last but not least, they included a new one, which is this revolver. More of the brick arm style revolver. Now personally to me, I do not like this revolver. I wish they just knocked off the official Call of Duty ones. Those ones were way much more better. Plus they were better suited for the actual figure. But let me show you. So let's say you have a figure right here, right? Look at the way the attachment is done. It's more square, versus these figures are more designed for circular. But regardless, you can actually attach it to the figure. It's a little bit hard. Yeah, you can do that. But if you want to rotate it, you know, to get a better aim, oh man, it locks it in place and it's just rough. Really wish it wasn't that square shape. Yeah, you can do it. You can make them hold it, but man. Oh, damn it, it came off. Hey, I think I already see a little line forming there on the figure. That right there is not good. So you see, this is why I don't like these square type of accessories. Is the one you could just not include these type of square accessories or make them a lot more round? That would be great. Because most of the time, all of those XuanYu accessories, they don't do none of that. Especially the ones knocked off from the official Call of Duty ones. These ones are the holy grail of the really high quality ones. The brick arm ones, some of them are not so good. This one is decent. It's just, you only grip it like this. So if you want to get those really cool positions, you will have to... damn it. Yeah, I think it actually made it a little bit loose.
Oh, great! Just great!
Nah, it still holds on, so yeah, it does a good job. From a distance right here with the rocket launcher, this can actually look pretty good until you turn it around and see the hole in there.
You're not the only one.
But mine actually works!
Now these leg straps, they're still shit as usual. Nothing improvement there, no improvement there. It is still a pain in the butthole to slide them. That's the only finger hell that's still left about this set. The actual assembly of the figures, what actually matters is not finger hell. This thing, these accessories are just not fun. Since they're so difficult and a pain in the ass to assemble, they're just not fun. At all. But at least these nice jerrycans are. Da-da-da. Wait, is he drinking it out of his eyeball? My goodness, he has seen some bad things. He wants to drown it out. Oh, figure. But of course, as all these figures go, and as all of these accessories have those attachment points, you can easily do that, and ta-ta-ta. Of course, the boots actually come off, for those who are wondering. Ta-ta-ta. And that's how that removes. Oh, and of course, this wouldn't be an unfriendly porcupine video without mentioning the infamous why you not include a care package in this set. Yes, this set did not include a care package. The other German one, the old school German one, not the 2.0 one, that included a care package. Even though this one's short, it will not fit all the accessories. It's the thought that counts. I very much appreciate when I can do things like this. But unfortunately, since this set didn't come with one, it's such a bummer. I really feel like this really adds to the set. It gives it like something to store. Another thing I would have also added on, if I was the XuanYu, one of the really good changes I would have added on, were figure stands. These little things right here would add so much more value to the set and make it very displayable. I'm not going to take off points for it, but man, if XuanYu figures out how to do this, oh man, it's going to be a game changer. Because X-Block already knocks off these are actually the official ones. The official Mega BLOKS Call of Duty ones. But XuanYu has not learned how to knock these off yet. They learned how to knock off a lot of the other accessories. But hopefully XuanYu actually gets onto these and knocks these one off. These right here would be an absolute game changer. Okay, everybody. It is final judgment time.
Enough!
For the aesthetic, I give this set a 9 out of 10. Good print and excellent color. There are no serious fuck-ups on the aesthetic department. For the playability, I give this set an 8 out of 10. The turret is an actual playable turret. Even though it is stiff, it's actually playable. Unlike the other turrets, which are always mostly crap and not functional or very stiff, way too stiff, and just not fun. This turret is actually playable, positionable, you can actually have fun with it. Plus, the figures are very easy to articulate, and you get a lot of accessories to play with and customize with. That's why the playability is so high. However, the stupid rocket launcher and the stupid revolver, those really hinder it from being a 9 or a 10 out of 10. For the value, I give this set a 9 out of 10. For the price, you get a fair and decent amount of value. You get a lot of accessories to play with. Still granted, they used to give you more accessories back in the day. I think shrinkflation had to do with it. For the price, it is still a fair price and you still get a decent amount of accessories to play with. It's just a shame that there is no care package. If they added that care package, honestly, I would have made the value a 10 out of 10. And last but not least, for the build, I give the build a 9 out of 10. The figures were very easy to assemble, there were no problems with the figures whatsoever. The turret was also pretty straightforward, a little bit stiffer than the figures, but still was assemblable. You can actually assemble it without any serious problem. So still, it's a little bit harder than the figures, but it's still easy to assemble. And that brings us to the final score, which I give an 8.75 out of 10. It's a B+. Well, my comrades, I hope you have enjoyed this review. If you want to check out this set for yourself, the link will be in the description. Other than that, my comrades, I want to hear what you guys think about the set. Like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, my comrades. Thank you for watching, and take care. It says SSD on their shirts because they're super stupid dumbasses for having rocket launchers with no way to insert rockets into them.